Happy Tuesday, everyone. Thank you so much for coming on this webinar with us tonight to hear about this incredible company and opportunity that we were so very fortunate enough to find about 5 years ago. Just over 5 years ago, my husband and I heard about this amazing company out of Eastern Europe called APL Go. Now, I come out of corporate America. I used to have a job where I went to work every day, 9 to 5, did the whole corporate thing, got my degree in college, went to school, got the grades, the job, the whole, like I was following the corporate path, the path that you're supposed to, or I learned to follow when I was completely off guard, um, executed from my corporate job within one day by the owner of the company. His daughter decided she wanted my job and moved the company across the state of California without telling anyone. So 12 years of putting my blood, sweat, and tears into my corporate job, and it was just gone. And at 37, I was a single mom, didn't know where to turn. So I turned to this industry called network marketing. And network marketing not only gave me a home, but gave me a new family where I could feel accepted, loved, a community I could be a part of where people are positive thinking, going the right direction, all within the same, mindset of let's get healthy, let's get wealthy, let's help people get happier. And isn't that really what life's all about anyway? Right? So 18 years ago, I found the secrets to health, wealth, and happiness. And now I get to share them with people, which I'm super passionate about. So, where is the world going? Right? That's how people find happiness when they know where the world is going and they get there first, right? So when it comes to wealth, the world is going towards side gig economy, right? The world is going towards more entrepreneurship, more people not wanting a boss, but wanting to be their own boss. When it comes to health, where is the world going? It's not going towards, supplements and capsules and pills and gross things that fill up your cabinet and you hate. It's going towards more innovation, more high-tech health, right? And when you're at the top of your game when it comes to health and wealth, doesn't that create more happiness? And isn't that what really people just want out of life? They just want to be happier. And we found the secret of becoming happier. And it does start with being healthy, right? How many of you right now have a dream? Like something that you think about, a dream, a goal, right? I think everybody has a dream that they strive for. But I'll tell you this, people who are unhealthy only have one dream, and that's to get healthy again. And now it's our obligation that now that we have the knowledge, now it's our obligation to share it with as many people as possible. So for me, it started with this company that I hate swallowing pills. I can't stand it. They're gross. They smell bad. They taste bad. They get stuck in my throat. I just don't like them. Right now, I took them for years and years and years, and I always tried to get the ones, that were the least gross, that were the most effective. But the reality was that I didn't know better until I knew better. And now I do, right? With APL Go, we solve the problem people have, which is that they know they need the right nutrition. They know they should be taking supplements, but the process of it is so unpleasant that they just don't like doing it. So I was able to turn my medicine cabinet that was full of products that half of them were expired, half of them were opened, had 2 pills missing, and I just couldn't choke them down anymore. How many of you have a cabinet that it's basically now just wallpaper for the inside of your cabinet because you can't stand taking them? Right? Swallowing pills is so old school. And there's a technology out there that is so far above advanced. That's where the world is going. And it's called APL Go. These are our rapid DNA nutraceutical lozenges that can replace your entire gross medicine cabinet with just a few of our products that are better, certainly easier, and way more convenient and more effective. It was Albert Einstein who said the future medicine will be that of frequencies. This is the world's frequency first product available. Each of our drops resonates on a different frequency to help you not only feel better inside, but resonate energy better on the outside. So let me tell you a little bit about these lozenges. First things first, they don't taste like dirt. You would think based on all the vitamins and minerals and herbs and the 120 different fruits and vegetables we extract from, that they would taste like the earth, right? But they don't. They are all fruity flavored. They taste delicious, just like lifesavers. They're packed with vitamins, minerals, and herbs, probiotics and prebiotics. There's 1,000 different phytonutrients in each lozenge. They're packed with antioxidants, which fight free radical damage. They're negative ion infused. We'll talk a little bit about that, but they're in lozenge form for maximum absorption, and up to 100%. Quick, convenient, and super delicious. There's three things that make us really different from every other company. The first is the way they are assimilated through your bloodstream into your cells, okay? They pass the blood-brain barrier. They're readily accepted on a cellular level within 15 minutes. We call this instant gratification nutrition. Now, aren't we living in a society where we want everything fast, instant? Well, that's why the world is going towards this kind of health product. Number two, we infuse all of those whole food ingredients with negative ions first. This is a study and research by Nikola Tesla, who realized that the negative ions found in nature are what actually give our food the nutritional value that our bodies need to stay alive. So when you put our product in your mouth, you're actually harnessing the quantum light energy of those plants. It's the best in cellular nutrition. And the third thing, we're not just taking a bunch of ingredients, crumpling them up in a blender, and shoving them in a gross capsule. We're actually extracting the DNA of those ingredients. That's the blueprint of what makes the plant good for you. So what we're talking about here is quantum energy to repair, restore, and regenerate on a cellular level. This is the ingredient list, not the whole ingredient list, but just some of the ingredients that we use. There's companies on the market that spend, I don't know, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to extract one of these ingredients and put it in a product, and they're multi-million-dollar companies. And we have over 150 that are combined in specific scientific formulas for targeted effects on your various body systems. We have 19 different drops to choose from. Each of our boxes contains 30 lozenges. So if you take one a day, that is a 30-day supply. Each one is less than a gram of sugar, and even the sugar content comes from organic beetroot and molasses, which are essential sugars and super good for your body. There's no allergens, there's no synthetic materials, no fillers, no binders, nothing gross, nothing yucky, everything just good for your body. In fact, we have 30 different certificates of superior quality ingredients. That includes halal and kosher, which are incredibly hard to get. We're also gluten-free, non-GMO, vegan, and considered better than organic. We have 3 different product collections. The first is the one people take more so on a daily basis. Energy, immunity, hormones, boosting testosterone and helping with adrenal and lymph nodes and thyroid, regulating blood sugar, strength and stamina, energy, sleep and anxiety relief, better, longer sleep REM cycle, right? This is our product grouping for immune support, vitality, metabolic balance. Also, pain management, right? 2 of our most popular products down on the bottom right. Slide for inflammation. If you can control inflammation in your body, you can control so much of your future health. And STP, stop the pain for instant effects from recovery, repair, great for circulation and blood flow. Our next collection are, some people take them every day, some people take them seasonal or every so often, only when they need them. Starts with ALT, easy breathing, boosting your microvascular system, vitality, protecting your body from environmental irritants, allergies, and asthma. ICE for digestion. HEPAR is for kidneys. It's a mild detox for your liver, your gallbladder. Multi-spectrum MLS is for gut health. This is one of our most popular products. gut health, microbial balance. It's an anti-parasitic, it's an antiviral, it's an antimicrobial. This is one everybody should be taking actually on a daily basis. And HRT for maintaining a healthy vascular and circulatory system and healthy blood pressure. Our Elite collection has products that will boost brain function, memory, cognitive clarity, mental alertness, focus, and thinking. A product that actually increases your lung capacity, fights fatigue, oxidative stress, and decreases your frequency of getting infectious diseases. We have a product that is amazing when it comes to stress, anxiety relief, and relieving depression symptoms. We have an anti-aging product for boosting collagen and elasticity, also building a healthy immune response, cellular renewal, and a product that can target that visceral fat in your body that surrounds your organs and is super dangerous. And the last addition to this is our newest product. It's called Lifetime. It's for stem cell and telomere health, which determine the length of your life, also enhancing a youthful appearance, cell renewal, supporting metabolism, and neutralizing free radicals. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, you have to think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Nikola Tesla said that when he was researching negative ions. So think about it just like this. Every night we recharge our cell phone, right, with electricity by plugging it into the wall. Every time you put one of our lozenges in your mouth, you're actually reconnecting with the Earth's natural electrical current. So you are recharging your body every day by putting one of these drops in your mouth. Okay. APL drops actually feed your body with the right nutrients you need in order to heal itself. Over 40% of chronic disease is caused by nutritional deficiencies. And nutritional deficiencies are causing us to live in this overfed and undernourished environment, meaning overfed, there's plenty of food on the shelves at the Safeway, but it's not even real food anymore. All the processed everything, all the chemicals and the dyes that are being added to our food are creating delicious tasting food that is not good for our bodies and actually putting us in a state of undernourishment. And it's creating some crazy symptoms. Everything on this list is on the rise. You know, with pharmaceutical companies spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on medicine, you'd think there'd be solutions for things like anxiety and allergies and insomnia and brain fogs and joint pain and stomach pains and gut health problems and hair falling out and high blood pressure. But all of these things are still problems on the rise because pharmaceuticals are just masking symptoms. Here at APL Go, we don't just mask the symptoms. We're actually dealing with the root cause, what is causing that health concern, okay, on a cellular level. Check out this picture right in the middle that shows what's going to happen to your cells when you stay on our products long term. These 3 clients of a holistic nutritionist who's part of our company went to her with all kinds of ailments, and 1 year on our products. Check out what the cells look like from a live blood culture after being on our products for 1 year. It's pretty incredible. But the proof is in the science. We do have a 600-page science guide. If you are into all the science and the research and you want to know everything about the ingredients and the formulas. We also have 8 doctor-published white papers in the World Journal of Pharmaceutical and Medical Research. We're Health Canada approved recently and also FDA registered. Of course, to me, the proof is in the pudding, right? It's in the testimonials. What's happening to people on a daily basis that is changing their life for the better. And I think there's no better testimonial than your own, right? This is my husband and I. The first picture is us 5 years ago. We had been on these APL Go lozenges for just a couple of months. We didn't quite know which ones we were supposed to be taking and kind of playing around with it. And this is us just about 6 months ago. We look like completely different people. Our bodies have changed. Our Every one of our organs has been improved. My husband got rid of his type 2 diabetes within weeks. High blood pressure issues he's had his whole life are now back to normal, even drastically better than normal. He gets his blood tested every month to make sure he's on top of it. And all he does is take our APL Go drops. My arthritis that used to be so bad in my thumbs is completely dissipated on a daily basis as long as I take 2 of the products, Slide and Stop. My hair has grown stronger, thicker, better texture. My skin is a million times better than it used to be. My allergies, I used to take 3 Claritin a day. I traded it for 3 of one of our products called Alt. But let me tell you something cool about our products. The longer you take them, the better they work. So in the beginning, I was taking 3 Alt every day, so I wouldn't have to take my 3 Claritin a day. But over time, I was able to take just 2 a day and then just 1 a day. Now I don't even take 1 every day. I only take it when I go outside to play pickleball, or I know I'm going to be in an environment where there's lots of dust. So like some products on the market, I'm going to say the majority of products on the market, they work in the beginning and then your body realizes there's something in there that's either synthetic or your body doesn't like it, or it's a filler or a binder that doesn't resonate with your cellular structure, and your body stops absorbing it, so it stops working, right? Whereas with our products, because the product goes from your mouth into your bloodstream and passes your slow, sluggish digestive tract, it never goes away. In fact, the nutrients stack up in your body and your body utilizes them on a cellular level until they're all used up. So the longer you use our product, the better it works over time. Completely opposite than most everything else on the market.
So I started with the Slide and Stop. And then we were discussing the fact that I have chronic sciatica pain. I wake up every morning and put BioFreeze on. So she added the Stop to it and told me that I'd feel a difference in 15 minutes. And I'm here to tell you, I have 0 back pain right now.
It's been about what?
About
30
minutes. Yep,
That's
definitely makes a
amazing.
difference.
Love hearing that.
Hi, my name is Dr. Michelle Ross, and I'm here I'm in Arizona. I'm from Colorado, and I have not stopped sniffling since I got here. And then this really nice lady came up to me and offered me little cough drops, and she said, "Try these out," and I did. I tried this thing called Alt and another one called Air, and I didn't even notice it, but like in 5 minutes, I stopped sniffling. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Tina, for introducing me to this stuff, because I'm hooked. Thank you.
Love it.
And I love capturing testimonials from people the minute that they feel better, within 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. This lady, she didn't even know what it was. She even had to look at the brochure she didn't even know my name. So she's clearly not trying to sell anything. She's just so excited that she got such a fast result. That's why we call this instant gratification nutrition. So given the same nutritional value, which would you choose every day? Would you give up that cabinet full of stuff that most people can't stand taking for the easier, more convenient, more delicious route of our APL Go lozenges? Like over the past 5 years, we've probably asked 1,000 people that, and they all say absolutely 100% they would love to exchange one for the other. And with that being the case, don't you think that makes for a good side hustle when everybody would choose your product over what they're already taking? And there's no downside to having a side income. Most people start this a couple of hours a week, a few hours, in between carpools, or sitting at the school waiting for their kids, or during rush hour traffic, or, when they happen to be out networking anyway, just talking to people, creating extra income on something they would talk about anyway. So many people are looking for what we have. 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Over 70% of people have less than $1,000 in their savings account. People are upside down on their mortgages. There's nearly $1 trillion in credit card debt. What are you going to do to get out of this situation? right? I know you didn't come here on this webinar just to stay in the same place you are. You came here looking for a solution, and this is the offer that's called residual income. This is how wealthy people acquire wealth, by representing a product that people order residually, meaning over and over and over. And every time people place that order, you get paid a little bit. So you do the work once and you get paid over and over and over. It was Warren Buffett that said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die, right? And the benefit of this is that you can have a business in 65 different countries if you choose to, because we are an international company. You know, over 82% of females making over 100,000 a year do it in this industry. I love what Elon Musk said about find where the world is going and get there first, because that's how people truly make legacy wealth. Well, look where the world is going. Check out some of these new inventions. A biodegradable battery that's made from tree pulp. I mean, come on. This is where the world is headed. Technology, new innovations, right? UK scientists are regrowing brain tissues with sound. Our product is all about energies, frequency, getting the right health, the right products in your body on a cellular level. Switzerland has just built a bandage that heals wounds with electricity. I mean, think about what this is going to do in your body. And launching a global business is actually super easy here because we have something everybody's looking for. Look at all the areas that are on the rise right now in the USA. Supplements, pain management, collagen, global digestive health, weight loss supplements, brain health. And we have a product, we have a drop for every one of these issues. That's why we've won awards for everything you can think of. Award-winning leadership, best owners, best company, best compensation plan, top products. And it just keeps getting better and better and better. This company has been around 13 years, but we're still new here in the USA, just 5 years old. The perfect time to join a company with solid and stable growth, but still the opportunity to be ground floor from the beginning. Again, this is me and my husband. We have been in this industry for over 30 years combined. We got so excited when we saw the possibilities of this company launching in the USA. We went from the two of us to over 40,000 teammates in 11 countries in just a few years, turning our $3,000 initial package purchase into over $3 million in personal profits. And it wasn't hard. There's no secret, right? I'll share with you right now exactly what we did. We just started talking about it. And the more we talked about it and the more we socialized and the more we shared it with people, the more money we made. And it was so easy because we have an app that is all inclusive. It's an all in one place contact manager. You put your contacts into the app, and the app is loaded with scripts and texts and video landing pages and email campaigns, invites for our events, reminders, an entire resource library, and everything is tracked. And even the coaching on how to use the app is in the app. It's so simple. It's only $19.95 a month. And starting this month, it comes with up to 25 free leads for people looking for home-based business, exactly what we have to offer. So what are you waiting for, right? Like I said, you came here because looking for something. And if it's health, if it's wealth, if it's more happiness, if it's more travel, if it's you don't want to boss anymore, or so you want to live debt-free or just have more money, or whatever it is, you will find it here. Part-time, full-time, on your own schedule. You don't need a special degree or any kind of special education. In fact, we have free weekly sales and marketing and business trainings every week, multiple times. In fact, we even have the coolest AI-trained APL Go bot for easy product recommendations, for creating your own marketing pages, putting together your own blog, even creating ads for social media that can be done in the snap of a finger within minutes with our new AI bot called Luna. Unlimited income potential, daily pay, tax breaks and advantages. In fact, let me just tell you this. By putting $3,000, by purchasing a $3,000 pack in this company, we've been able to take no less than $40,000 worth of tax advantages every year for the last 5 years. How amazing is that? So you get all the benefits of a franchise without any of the headaches. We get paid 11 unique ways. I won't go into them all, just to say this, that our comp plan pays out 63% on the dollar, which is giant in our industry, almost double what the other companies are paying. And we have not changed our compensation plan in 13 years. All we've done is added to it over and over. There's really only 4 things we do here to earn income. So simple. Number 1, customer web sales. The company gives you a shopping link that you can put on social media, you can put in your blog, you can send by email, you could share on a text. And every time somebody goes to that shopping link and orders products, you get paid. Every time. 2 is personal enrollments. You will run into people just like us who maybe want to be customers of the products, but can see the benefit of being able to maybe earn enough money to get theirs for free, or earn a couple extra $100 a month, or a couple thousand. Personal enrollments that are made from a website that the company gives you. Every time somebody goes on there and places an order, you make money. 3 is the activity orders or the auto ships, the people that get obsessed with our products and the benefit from our product, and they place those orders month after month, or even if they place an order every 6 months or a couple times a year, or whatever purchases they make, you get that residual income every time they place an order. And number 4, helping your team grow. It is inevitable. If you start making money, your friends are going to notice. They're going to want to start making money too. When they start making money, then their friends are going to start wanting to know what they're up to. And that's the team enrollment part that also gets you paid over and over and over again. So how easy is it to make money here? Well, it's pretty easy. I can tell you this, we could teach you how to make $200 in your first 24 or 48 hours, right? Now, if it takes you longer, a week, a month, a year, that's fine. But once we teach you how to make 200, we can help you teach 5 people to make 200. At that point, your income is 1,000. When you teach 4 people how to make $1,000, your income is now 5,000. When you teach 2 people how to make $5,000, your income is 10,000. So how fast you do these 6 steps is completely up to you. And the possibilities here are endless, whether it's financial security or traveling or just time freedom or having a big savings account or no bills. You can do that here at APL Go. In fact, if you could do anything or have anything or be anything, like what would that look like for you? And when was the last time you even had a dream that big, knowing it was achievable, right? Maybe you want a new car or a new house or home improvements. Or maybe you're here just because you want to put your kids through college or have a little savings account, or maybe volunteer, maybe time freedom is what you're after. Or perhaps it's traveling the world. Well, that's where we definitely have you covered, because being with an international company means the travel is also international. In the last 5 years, the company's paid for us to see the most amazing places, from Egypt to Abu Dhabi to Panama and Dubai and Moldova and Dominican Republic. And in fact, I'm wearing my Let's Go to Greece dress today because our next trip is to Greece. There's got a handful of us that are going to be going to Greece, and a few more that are even going to be earning it by the end of this month. Maybe that'll be you. So really, there's only 3 things to consider tonight. Are you sick and tired of not having enough time or enough money to do what you really want to do in life? Are you ready to do something about it? And is this the right company and the right team to help you get those dreams? So we have 2 choices here. The first is a Prime customer. For $25, you can get all of those products I mentioned at wholesale pricing, which is 20 to 50% premium discounts. As an associate, that same $25 could be applied and you'll get the same convenient delivery of all of our products at those amazing wholesale prices. But you also get access to exclusive sales and deals. You get a personal replicated website, and you get that shopping link that we talked about, as well as the commissions that you earn on all of your new customers and associates. And your commissions are really going to be based on which kit you choose. Now, there's more kits than this, but these ones are the most popular, and they have been put together really to help people get the best results. So if you start with our detox kit, our millennial kit down, just want to dip your toe in the water and get a few of our products, you will be at the 10% commission rate. If you want to get a few more products like our happy kit or our daily drop kit, that will put you at the 15% rate. A lot of people start with us and they say, listen, every drop sounds and looks like something I need right away. Then you might want to start with our metabolic reset kit or our business starter kit that comes with one of every product. It's so popular. In fact, I love this kit because you may not need a product for airborne toxins or allergies, but what if your neighbor does and they want to try a sample? It's great to have one of everything. Okay. Now, a lot of people look at this and think, I know I want to do this business. I know I'm here to find that side hustle that's going to make me a couple $1,000 a month, a couple $100 a month. And you come in on the VIP or the builder diamond kit, that puts you at our 30% commission rate, and it grandfathers you in that for life. So we're not the kind of company that's going to tell you, oh, we think you're worth 10% or 15% commissions. We're going to let you decide that. So whether you do that today or you come in and you build up to these bigger kits over a 90-day period with your sales and your customer sales, whichever way you choose is completely up to you. We're just here to support you in whatever you pick. So please get back to the person that shared this webinar with you and let them know which kit works for you, whether you want to be a customer or an associate. And again, I know you didn't show up tonight because you want everything to stay exactly the same. You showed up tonight because you're looking for something, and I hope that this is the answer. Thank you for joining me tonight. I look forward to welcoming you to this incredible, amazing team of ours. We do this every Tuesday. You are always welcome to come jump on with us and bring people with you. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.